I knew there was something else I wanted to talk about. Um, I always have issues with getting things delivered, and I don't know why. This um, this one is like I can't avoid it because I have to get it from this certain place. So the blinds in my office are like the only ones in this house that I haven't replaced yet, because like I've done the kitchen ones. They're all nice and bright white and new. The ones upstairs in my office are absolute crap. Um, and I was moving. I had to take the curtains down the other day to wash them, and because they're so crappy, the blinds, and fragile, a bunch of the slats, like the ends of them, snapped off. So now they're just like there's holes in the blinds, and they look horrible. But the size of them, Home Depot does not have them at our store, so I have to get them uh, delivered, and it doesn't let me, like, there's no option to ship them with like UPS or something. You can't ship them. That happens a lot with Home Depot lately. Hold on, my rice is boiling. I gotta turn it down. Not that I order it from there all the time. That's not a place that I constantly buy stuff from. But when I need something, it's like they just have like a DoorDash person or something deliver. I notice a lot of stores do that lately, and it's very annoying because it's like they can never sync up what they tell you, and like they give you a time frame. It's a 4 hour window of time on the Home Depot site that you can pick, and like you can pick what day you want it delivered. So I was like, okay, deliver it Saturday between, I think it was 2 and 6 p.m. So Saturday comes around, they never showed up, and then I go and check on the site, and like there's no information. I didn't get an email or anything. The tracking doesn't work anymore. So I'm like, what is going on? So I talked to like a chat person on the website, which took forever because they were taking forever to answer each question. And then, and yes, I know you could just call the customer service hotline, but I hate making phone calls. So you guys know that if you've been watching me for a while. But friggin', she was like, oh yeah, it's gonna to, how did she word it, to complete the delivery it's gonna have to be rescheduled. And I'm like, okay, that's nice. Why didn't I get an email about that? You like they were just gonna let it sit and days go by with me not getting it, and then finally have to be like, what the hell? I don't understand it. But anyway, they're supposed to be here today now between 2 and 6, so we'll see if that ever happens, because it's like they have to assign the deliveries to these DoorDash people, and I don't know. It's just like, okay, they get late. I've had that happen with Home Depot before because I had to order a fluorescent bulb for Aiden's closet, and the day came around, it never showed up, but they rescheduled it in the thing themselves. Like, I didn't have to contact someone to reschedule the delivery, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. I just know it was super annoying, and it better show up today because I have been up since Steven got up to get ready for work. I couldn't fall back to sleep. So it's like it's 7:30 right now. This is the time my alarm would normally be going off, and I've been up for like what time? I got up at 5:20 something. So like I've been up for 2 hours at least already, and friggin' I can tell I'm gonna crash around 3 o'clock and just be super tired. Eden already came in here and turned on his computer and stuff, and I was like, it's gonna go into sleep mode because you don't have to get on for school for like another 2 hours. Well, Eden's been waking up at like 6 lately, no matter what, so I don't know. I guess it's good that I've been going to bed early, because then it kind of helps me not be super tired on days like this when I wake up and can't fall back asleep. Usually I will just stay in bed and then I will end up falling asleep for like another hour or so, but he woke up today and I had to pee, so I got up, and like whenever I start talking to him I wake up too much, so I'm just gonna be tired today, I guess. Another part of it too, though, was that I checked my phone like an idiot. I hate when I wake up like that and then start looking at my phone, because I know you're not supposed to do that when you're going to sleep either, because it just messes you up and you can't sleep. But I had a massive Etsy order, so of course my brain was like, I have to get up and get started on that and blah blah blah. So I came on here and I ordered pans and stuff to make sure I have enough pans to I also need to see what he has for schoolwork and stuff to do today, because they usually put like a not a to-do list, but like their daily work, so you get like a preview of what they're doing today. So I have such an itch on my shoulder that I can't reach. I always get an itch in the same spot on my shoulder blade, my left shoulder blade, and it's like right in that spot where you can't itch it yourself. And if Steven's not here, I usually have to rub against the chair or the corner of the wall or the doorway or something. Pain in the butt. I just realized how red I look. I just did my workout for the day, and I'm dying now because it's hot, and I was an idiot and I tried to do it on the hard level. I finished it. I didn't do excellent at it, but I finished it, and now I'm friggin' dying. Anyway, those friggin' blinds that I had ordered, and they rescheduled for Monday. They never showed up again. 6 o'clock rolled around. The delivery window for them was between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. 6 o'clock rolled around. It hadn't even updated to shipped or out for delivery yet. So I didn't even bother with them this time. I just canceled it, because screw it. I'll get them from somewhere else, or I'll try to go to Lowe's or something and get them, because that just pissed me off. I don't know why they're insisting on having them delivered that way, like what do you call it, DoorDash or Uber or whatever the hell program they're using. I don't know, but it's like it's just someone in their vehicle that delivers it. So I don't know why they insist on doing it that way lately, but it pissed me off. There was no, I even, like, when you cancel your order, you can write why you canceled it and stuff, so I wrote a complaint. I'm like, there was no option for me to get this shipped like you guys used to do. They used, like, there's still some stuff on their website that, like, you have the option to friggin' ship it. And I don't know why they got rid of that on most of the stuff now. I am so far behind on uploading stuff that I'm just going to scrap the vlogs that I have, which is like 2 weeks worth, I think. And because first of all, I'm not doing anything in them. They're pretty boring. And I keep forgetting to upload them. I have them edited. A lot has been going on lately, so I'm going to use this time right now to just get you updated, because it's been a crazy little while here since the last time I uploaded anything. Like, the last vlog that you saw was from several weeks ago, so I may as well just get everybody updated right now. Like, the very few people that watch my vlogs. If you actually care, this is what's been going on. My grandma had to have, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, emergency surgery. No, it wasn't the weekend, it was a Monday. So it was the Monday that Aiden came back from April vacation, or the Monday that he had to go back to school after April vacation. My uncle texted me and said that she had to go to the emergency room that morning because she had been having problems for a while, just going to the bathroom. And I'll try to explain this as, like, gently as I can. She had an appointment set up with a specialist that she didn't get to go to because all this happened. Because she had gone to her normal doctor. She thought she had like an issue with hemorrhoids because she had them in the past. And it was just like bright red blood when she'd go to the bathroom. So her regular doctor kind of just did like a not even an exam, kind of just like looked and was like, no, it's not hemorrhoids. I'm going to send you to a specialist. What are those people called? Proctologists, I think, that do butt-related stuff. She didn't get to go to that appointment yet because all this happened on this Monday morning. She went to the bathroom and she told me it looked like there was a murder scene in the bathroom because she just started bleeding everywhere. And my uncle took her to the emergency room. I didn't know about any of this that it was going on that day until later that night when he decided to text me and tell me. He's like the worst person about communication and like, keep me updated, let me know what's going on, because the whole time she was in the hospital, I didn't get a lot of communication from him. But anyway, when they saw her, they did surgery right away, and she had like this giant mass that they had to take out. I guess it had ripped and torn, and that's why she was bleeding everywhere. So naturally, they had to send it for a biopsy, and meanwhile, she's in the hospital all week long. She didn't come home till that Saturday. So she, because they had sent it for a biopsy, she was like waiting to hear back, and she didn't tell me, she didn't hear until yesterday because she had to go to her regular doctor for like a follow-up appointment. And they told her that it was just a mass, it's not cancerous. So like, thank you, but why didn't you tell her sooner? Why did you make her wait like over a week to find out? I like, she could have called, and I think she was just battling with God. I really don't want to know, which I can't blame her. So it's just ridiculous that like they don't even call you and they make you wait that long to find out your results for something like that. But everything is good now. She's healing. She comes out of anesthesia like a freaking, I don't even know. Anytime I've had a surgery, which hasn't been a lot in my life, I had my tonsils out, I've had my wisdom teeth taken out, and I had a C-section, but I was awake for that, so like they didn't put me under for that. But like even for the C-section, I was getting super sick from all the freaking meds they were pumping me with. So like I have such a hard time waking up when they knock me out, because I can hear everybody talking and I can hear everything going on. I just cannot open my eyes and wake up. It's like being super duper friggin' tired and you just cannot deal. So I have such a hard time coming out of anesthesia that it terrifies me. But she like wakes up right afterwards, and Steven's the same way. Like he had his neck surgery, he was awake right after. He had the kidney stone stuff, he was awake right after. So I'm just relieved that I found out yesterday that she's okay, she's healing up. And hopefully she'll be able to gain some weight, because she's lost a lot of weight because she didn't have an appetite because her stomach was all messed up and stuff. So now you're caught up to why I haven't really been posting anything. What else? I'm trying to remember what I was talking about when I was actually recording stuff in these vlogs that I'm scrapping, but it really wasn't anything important. So now we're caught up, and I don't have to worry about, I have all that boring footage to go through to edit. So we should be okay now. I want to do a favorites video soon. I know I keep saying that, but I keep getting stuff from Influenster that I want to like try for a longer period of time so I can give my thoughts on it, because I've gotten a lot of hair products lately. Like they haven't been giving me too much of a variety of stuff. It's just been hair products lately. But there's some stuff I really like. There's some stuff that only works when I do it a specific way, when I use it a specific way. So I want to like get into that and talk about it more. I wanted to give them like a good try so I could explain what works and what doesn't. But yeah, and then like I had a list going. Where's my list of my the favorites and stuff I wanted to talk about. I don't even know now. I think it's in this notebook. Are you in here? Yeah, a lot of it is hair related stuff. But now I'm gonna get hiccups, so it may as well go. And Steven's gonna be calling me any minute anyways, because he must be on his lunch break soon. Who did Aiden's thing? Anyway, I will go and then I'll have a normal vlog this week so that it's not all a whole bunch of crap that's backlogged and like from 3 weeks ago. I think the last thing I uploaded was before Easter. I think. But like this is how far behind I am, so I may as well just get caught up. There's some cooking videos and stuff I want to do. I keep saying that too. I was gonna get a tripod like specifically for the kitchen, but then I keep remembering that I have a tripod that my ring light is on. That like the only time I ever use that is when I'm recording a Swatch video or something at this desk, and even then I don't always use the ring light anymore because I have this overhead lamp that's like super cool, nice and bright, and works great for that. So unless I'm getting like super in depth and need to photograph like the multi-chrome pigments that have all the shifts, then I'll bring the ring light in so that I have light hitting it from different directions. But otherwise I've just been filming with my my overhead desk lamp, because you can change the settings to all different lightings. I normally have it on this, which is like the icon on it is a little laptop, so this is like computer lighting, I guess. The gaming lighting is even cooler, like cool toned. It's very, very white, so I feel like if I had this on all the time it would give me a headache. You can probably tell like how bright my face is compared to how yellow the light behind me looks on the ceiling. This is reading. And then this has a coffee cup. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be, like morning light or something. But anyway, I usually leave it on this because I like a white tinted light and not a yellowy light. But yeah, everything's caught up now. I told you guys what was going on with my grandma, and I think that's pretty much it. All shows and stuff that I've been watching. There's so much stuff that came back recently. I think I already talked about The Last of Us. I love that show so much. Even if you like never played the video game and knew nothing about it, it's still a really good show and I highly recommend it. The last season of The Handmaid's Tale came back, but we've been trying to like only watch one episode every few days to stretch it out. Because that's gonna be it for the show, and then it's all done. I hate when shows end that I really like am into. What else came back recently? I don't know. There's been so much, and plus like in between stuff, we were rewatching Game of Thrones for like the 6th time all the way through because we both love that show. That's just one of those shows that I don't get sick of, and it's funny because when it was actually airing on TV, I never watched it because I was convinced that I would not like it because so many people hyped it up. But then later, years later, once it was already off the air, Steven got me to watch it and I became obsessed with it, and I really love that show. But I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to talk about, so pretty much caught up on current events, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Today is already Thursday, so there's probably not going to be much more going on this week. This is kind of just like, maybe I'll just leave this as a one and done because everybody's caught up now, but I will talk to you next week. My phone did an update overnight, and now it has all this AI shit that pops up on it. It's very annoying. Today is Saturday, so it's Steven's on weekend, which always screws me up when he has to work on Saturday because I'm just like thrown off with what day it is because I'm not used to him not being here on Saturdays yet. I woke up with such a headache because I have my period, and I don't know why I've got it during my period now instead of like right before like I usually do. So I'm about to eat a cereal bar so that I just woke up. I'm gonna try and eat a cereal bar so that I can take my Midol. I find that that usually helps more when I have my period headaches, so we're gonna try that and hope. Since it is Saturday, I'm gonna end the video for today, the vlog for the week. But I got another thing that I want to talk about in a favorites video is a hair, I don't know if it's like a balm, it's just like a styling cream type thing from Bumble and Bumble. I might have mentioned it already, and now I'm forgetting what the name of it is. It's in the bathroom. It's the thick hair styler that you're supposed to be able to use without blow drying your hair or anything. It's like specifically meant for thick hair when you want to air dry it, which is what I did last night, and I used it, and it still looks pretty frizzy to me, so I don't know how well that worked. My hair is still kind of wet actually, so I gotta let it down so it can finish drying, but it's not specifically a curl product, so it didn't say anything about curls, but I wanted to use it just on its own to give it a try on its own and see how well it would do. But honestly, this is the same result I would get if I had just thrown some gel or mousse into my hair. Why is it's so I'm noticing more and more that hair dye I used didn't work that great. Like there's all kinds of brown patchiness going on. Anyway, I'm not so sure I like this product because it was $36 for the damn tube, and it had rave reviews. So I used it exactly the way they told me to, and I don't see any freaking difference in my hair. So that's that. But I had ordered it from Bloomingdale's, and they sent me like perfume samples because they always do that when you get stuff from there. Gucci Guilty Love Edition. That doesn't smell that great. That is not a perfume for me. But they sent this one, which is Creed Elledaria. And I am not like a rose scent person, but this is like heavily rose, but like not old lady smell. It's so friggin' nice. I can smell it because I sprayed it on here. I had sprayed it on my wrist last night before I took a shower, and it was all I could smell. It's such a nice like floral scent. And after I took a shower, even with like scrubbing my arms and everything, I could there's still like a faint hint of it on me now even. I went to look up this perfume because it was one of those things that like I instantly fell in love with, and I'm like, I need this perfume. The small 1 ounce bottle of it is $300 freaking. I'm like, God damn it. Why did I have to like one like this? But it smells so good. So I've been trying to find like dupes of it, dupe fragrances. And there really isn't one yet because I guess this is one of their brand new ones. This Creed brand has a shit ton of perfumes. But I found a dupe fragrance oil. So I think I'm going to end up getting that and try to make my own body spray, well, my own perfume with it, and see how close it is to this scent and like how long it lasts. But this is like, it's super long lasting and it smells so good. But I guess it's so I think I had heard of this brand before, but obviously never bought anything from them. But it's made in France and everything is hand weighed and mixed in a small artisanal factory near Fontainebleau, France. The process is labor intensive, but Creed is driven by artistry and perfection. Well, yeah, it's labor intensive, but I don't think any perfume is worth $300 for 1 freaking ounce. Such a bummer though, because it smells so good, and I know if I get a dupe of it, it's not going to be as long lasting as that, because I have never like taken a shower and scrubbed my arms and stuff and still been able to smell the perfume I used and not my body wash afterwards. So I'm gonna go so that I can edit this video and actually get something up this week. And hopefully, I want to be able to film a recipe video this week. I'm going to aim for that. Strive to do at least one video this week that's not a vlog related thing. But I'm gonna go and I'll talk to you guys next time.